Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to another video. So today, as I'm recording this, it's Sunday, and in this video, we're basically going to be telling you guys about an idea I have for a video every single weekend on Sunday, to be exact. And we're going to call this Upload Day. In this idea, basically suggestion Sundays, and basically this means that you guys, whether you're viewing or you're subscribed or you would like to see more content on the channel, you guys will have the option to either comment down below or tweet me on Twitter, which I will leave in the pinned comment down below as well. You guys can comment here or tweet on Twitter ideas you would like to see for video, whether that be whatever, like meta analysis or just battle videos or some other type of video you guys have in mind that you want to see me make, and I will choose the most commented choice, and I will be making that for you guys each and every weekend on Sundays. So this won't take away videos if I want to make them on Sundays, so that means I could possibly make 2 videos a day on Sundays only. But yeah, this idea is to basically allow for more community engagement and interaction on the channel, because I want to be making content that you guys want to watch. So by doing this, I'm allowing you guys to tell me exactly what you want to see, and yeah, I'll try my best to make it at the best quality for you guys, so that you find it enjoyable and so that it's worth your time. Not saying my videos aren't high quality as it is, or worth the time to watch, but I do want to hear everyone who is active on my channel. I want to hear you guys' thoughts and ideas for videos you want to see in the future. So this is the first of this idea series, I guess, if you want to call it. It's like a series, sort of, but not really. It's just a video to get some feedback from you guys on what you want to see. Like, it can be anything related to Pokemon Go, PvP, or like, in general. But yeah, and if you want to see these every single weekend on Sunday, please smash that like and subscribe button, and I will definitely pick the most chosen topic or video idea, or just if there's not like a multiple of anything, I will choose whatever I feel could be the best to present to you guys, since you are watching and liking and subscribing, and I really appreciate that. Yeah, that's the end of this video. Again, we will be making these on each and every Sunday, as long as I have the time. There might be some weekends I miss because, I was too busy, like the night before or whatever the case may be. But I can assure you, I will be very consistent. And yeah, you guys again can tweet me on Twitter. My Twitter is basically my YouTube, but yeah, I'll leave it in the video right here for you guys, right on the screen, and I'll leave it in the pinned comment if you guys want to follow me on there also, because I'm pretty active on there. But yeah, that's the end of this video. And if you want to see this every single weekend, and if you want to put your comment down below on what kind of video you want to see, smash that like button, leave a comment on what you want to see for next weekend. So until then, guys, I will talk to you all later today with some more regional cup action. See ya. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another Pokemon Go video. And in this one, we're going to be doing some more regional practice battles, showcasing to you guys some more of my favorite lineups and how I use each Pokemon in the lineup. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump right into these battles. So right before this, you're going to see me talk about my plan for each and every weekend on Sundays, and what's going to be going on. So I'm going to actually include that video, or that little talk, in this video while these battles play out for you guys to watch. Basically, I want you guys to comment in this video what you want to see each and every Sunday for videos. So I'll take each and every comment into consideration, and I'll make whichever has the most whichever has the most popular opinion, I guess I should say. So yeah, let's jump right into these battles now. So here we're going to be up against Skarmy with a Bashidan. And in my head, I'm thinking, okay, I don't care what he hits me with. I'm gonna charge this flamethrower off, and then I'm gonna farm him for the rest of his HP, and then his Haunter comes in. So this is a positive matchup for us, and he has no shields left. So this is going to be a GG for game number 1. Bashidan will easily knock out Haunter there. But yeah, to go back to what I was saying, it's going to be this video you want to comment for each Sunday. Or, well, for the following Sunday, you want to comment down below. On this one, you want to like and hit that subscribe button if you want to give your ideas, and I will be sure to make a video. So now we have Skarmy versus Medicham. Right now, I'm like, okay, I don't really care too much for those power punches. We're going to make him burn 1 or 2 shields. We are going to block this power punch, though, because that would have nearly KO'd us, and then we wouldn't have been able to get off this guy attack, which will force his last shield. So he does shield that, which is very good for us. Now we have the option to switch into Venusaur, which we are going to do. Frenzy's plan will get the job done really nicely. He's going to switch into Skarmory. We're going to switch into Bashidan. He's going to stay in. He doesn't have any shields left, so in his head he's probably like, well, whatever I have last is probably weak to Bashidan, but he switches out into Venusaur, so I think he could have switched a little bit earlier there, but we're going to block that Frenzy Plant anyways, and we're going to take out this Venusaur with a Flamethrower. And now all he has left is that Skarmy, so that's game there. Bashidan putting in mad work in these games so far. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit of a longer video, guys, so yeah, grab a drink and grab some popcorn, or your choice of snack, because this one's going to be about 22 and a half minutes. That's just my math in my head. Let's see if I'm correct. Or, well, actually, no, it's going to be a bit longer because I have my intro. I have my little ID in the beginning of this video, so it'll be more like almost 30. But yeah, there we go. We have Azumarill versus Skarmory. After we both switched out, I had a positive opening matchup there. But we're going to hit the Skarmory with Hydro Pump right after he gets the Sky Attack off. And he knows I have Hydro Pump on Azu, so yeah, this is going to be tough. There's really no point in trying to shield bait that because, yeah, he's going to end up getting that last Sky Attack off. So I don't want to forcefully use both shields that early on. And now we're going to switch into Haunter with a Shadow Punch nearly charged and KO that Skarmory there. And then he's going to come in with Venusaur. So we're going to actually stay in and fire off the Shadow Punch. And now we burn his last shield and we're going to tank this Frenzy Plant. And we know he has 0 shields left, so in comes his Medicham. So now that I think about it, it would have just been better to block the Frenzy Plant. But there we're going to get off an Ice Punch to feint, or not feint, to do a bunch of damage. But now I'm forced to block that Ice Punch. And look at that, he gets off another Ice Punch to KO my Haunter. So GG's in that game. Yeah, my whole strategy there was to burn his shields early on. And I wanted to get that Haunter in a positive scenario. But his Medicham had something to say about it. And he had a bunch of charged energy, so well played on his part. In hindsight, I think I should have blocked that Frenzy Plant. But yeah, here we are, Haunter versus Melmetal. This is an okay matchup for Haunter. Although, as you saw there, I was trying to switch out because I didn't want to burn both shields early. Although you do have to burn shields on Haunter regardless, but I just don't like doing that super early on. But now he's going to switch into Venusaur, so we're going to fire off the Shadow Punch. He's going to block, so that's good. We bait a shield. We're going to fire off another one. And he's going to block a second time, so that's both shields burned. But sadly, he's able to get to a Frenzy Plant before we can get to another Shadow Punch. And we're going to bring in our Medicham here. We're going to go straight for an Ice Punch after we eat that Frenzy Plant. He's going to switch out to Azumarill, so smart switch. We are going to do the same. A little slow. I was just waiting to see what was coming in. And now we're going to fire off that Play Rough. This is a stalemate going on. And right here, I'm like, okay, I need to get this Azumarill down, or he needs to fire off something. So he does use Ice Beam, and that means he's able to charge a little bit of extra energy. But we're going to go straight in with Medicham, feint the Azumarill, and then he's going to come in with Venusaur, and we have an Ice Punch ready to go, and we take that game there. So, whoo, GG's. Our Medicham put in mad work, and we saved a bunch of energy on Medicham so that we could take that win there. So even though we went down 2 shields really early on, we were able to come back right in the Venusaur matchup. And we stayed in with the Medicham against Azumarill for an extra few seconds so that we could have the energy to win that game. So now we have Azumarill versus Skarmory. This is it's an okay matchup. Ice Beam, I believe, wins this matchup better than Hydro Pump does. But he's going to switch into Venusaur, so smart switch on him. We're going to switch into our Medicham. We're going to have to block that Frenzy Plant, and we're just going to go for an Ice Punch bait. Use Power Punch, he blocks, so that's fantastic. We have to block this Frenzy Plant. And now we're going to go for yet another bait, and he takes it, so that's good. But sadly, he gets off another Frenzy Plant, and that just barely KOs our Medicham. We're going to wait down the switch clock a little bit and switch into Haunter. And, oh my god, again, he can get off another Frenzy Plant. And then it makes us use our Shadow Punch. So it's already off to an awful start. And now we have an Azumarill with very low health against a full HP Azumarill. So this is going to be game. That Venusaur was about to die. One more Shadow Claw and it would have been dead. And then we would have been able to almost KO this Azumarill with our Sludge Bomb. But yeah, Frenzy Plant just too strong there in that scenario. Scenarios like that are where I would like to run Vine Whip, but I just feel like with my team composition and how I play, I feel like I like to burn through HP rather than just like shields. Haunter is there for the shield burning, while Venusaur is there to do the raw damage. And yeah, here in the next match we have an awful start, Venusaur versus Azumarill, so we're going to swap out of their ASAP to Medicham. And he's actually going to stay in, I think. Laggy here. That's fine. I'm going to have to block that Frenzy Plant. I'm going to get off that Ice Punch, and he's going to switch out into Skarmory, so interesting swap. Medicham is still going to do pretty well against Skarmory, but I think here he just wanted to burn my last shield, which he does do. We want to keep the Medicham alive, and look at that, we have a switch ready to go. So whatever he brings in here is going to get hit with an Ice Punch, and it is a mirror match. So he's not going to block that, so we'll take that extra damage. And we know he has Venusaur left with the shield, so we're going to bring in Azumarill to tank, and he's going to switch into Venusaur. But he's going to get off the Frenzy Plant right as I switch out. But we do have a Shadow Punch ready. He's going to block. And then our Azumarill is going to come in, eat this. Ooh, it's going to eat this Frenzy Plant. That's going to hurt a ton. And yeah, we're going to finish Venusaur off, but it's all too late. Azumarill does not have enough health or energy to finish off that Medicham. So, well played there. I switched into Haunter so that I can tank the Frenzy Plant, but that didn't seem like the best choice now that I'm looking back at it, because Azumarill can still eat a Frenzy Plant. It just can't eat 2. And Haunter can barely even eat 1, so yeah, I don't think we would have been able to win that regardless of if I switched or not. But now we have a very good opening matchup against Melmetal. He switches out to Skarmory, so smart swap there. We're going to get after that Power Punch and then swap into our own Skarmory. This is because we want to save our Medicham for the Melmetal later on in the battle. We'd rather just take the mirror match here rather than let him farm energy from Skarmory, using Melmetal at least. But he's going to bring Melmetal back in. We are still switch locked, but that's okay. We're going to get some decent chunk damage on this Melmetal, and that's going to go unshielded. And now right here we're going to swap right into Medicham. We catch him off guard. He can't use his energy, and we're going to hit Venusaur with the Ice Punch. Burn one shield. We're going to shield his Frenzy Plant. And now we're going to go for the badass shield bait again. And now we're going to hit him with the real thing. So, yep, that's the end of Venusaur. See you later, Venusaur. And we take that game. Whew, so in a lot of these games, I really like to go for the Venusaur, or well, I want to go for the Power Punch Shield Bait or Ice Punch Shield Bait, whatever, so that we can burn those shields, and we want Haunter or Venusaur to have a field day. So here we are. This match we had to switch into Skarmory because Haunter will eat Medicham alive. He opts to not switch out just yet. He's going to shield that Sky Attack, and we're going to shield the Shadow Punch. We don't want the Haunter to even have a chance against Medicham, and now he's going to switch into a Azumarill. So he probably wants to farm energy right here, but he's not going to, actually. He's going to just fire off an Ice Beam. And now we wait for our switch clock. We have it reset, so we're going to switch into Venusaur. And, ooh, we were so close to finishing off Azumarill there. We have to shield that Ice Beam, and now his Skarmory comes in, so we're going to switch into our Medicham right before he gets the Sky Attack off, and he's going to feint us, so yeah, there is no hope for Venusaur now. Man. Maybe I shouldn't have shielded that Ice Beam onto Venusaur now that I think about it. Because at least in the Medicham versus Skarmory matchup, your Medicham can win if it has the energy advantage or the health advantage. Yeah, we shouldn't have shielded on Venusaur. But that is the one issue with this line, is that we are weak to Skarmory. So now we have another terrible matchup against a Melmetal. With our Skarmory in there, we're going to have to switch out to Venusaur. And we're going to get the Thunderbolt, so we don't have to shield that. He's going to switch into his own Skarmory. I saw this coming. Let me tell you that. But yeah, he's just going to farm our Venusaur for all this energy, and we're going to... Our only saving grace here is Bastiodon, because we know Bastiodon has a positive matchup against against Melmetal and Skarmory. We're going to tank that Flash Cannon, and we're going to try to farm some energy here. He hits us with the Sky Attack. We're not going to pull the trigger quite yet. And now he's going to bring in Azumarill. So, as you can see, we were trying to switch there, but I just decided let's go for Stone Edge and burn that last shield. Or burn first shield, sorry. And now we're going to switch into Skarmory. We chunked the Azumarill down a little bit, and now his Melmetal comes in. So here is where I was questioning what he was doing with his energy. So, yeah, he hit Rock Slide on us, probably for the shield bait. But as you can see, he's just going to go for more Rock Slides. So I don't know if he was being greedy, trying to shield bait too much, or what. But yeah, we're going to take out this Melmetal with Skarmory, so that's positive. And now as Azumarill comes in, feints our Skarmory, but we still have that one shield left. So we're going to block that Ice Beam. We thought maybe it could be Hydro Pump, but it wasn't. But yeah, regardless, we take the game there. That Melmetal is a real threat to a lot of people who are running Skarmory and, like, you know, other things like Azumarill in the same line. But I think this line can do pretty okay against it. I mean, Bastion is a wall. It's kind of a wall to Melmetal, even though Bastion can win in certain scenarios. But if you have the shield advantage, yeah, it's going to be tough for Melmetal to really win that. But going to this next match, we have Skarmory versus Melmetal again. So we got to switch into Haunter this time. And now that I look back at it, that wasn't the greatest switch because we had to burn a shield so early. I'm starting to think Haunter is a strong pick, but definitely not something you should use every single game. But we do get that Skarmory down quite low on HP, so we're going to wait down the switch timer and bring out Bastion now. We can just farm the rest of the Skarmory for energy. Smart on him not to use any charge moves because now he can farm you with something. But Azumarill isn't the greatest farmer out there. So we're going to save some energy there and switch into Skarmory, and he's going to switch back into his Melmetal. But remember, we do have the shield advantage, I believe. Yes, we do. And we're not going to block this. We're content with letting our Skarmory fall. We're going to finish off this Melmetal. And now his Azumarill is left in the game. So let's see what we're going to do here. We're going to fire off a Stone Edge. And we do now have the energy advantage. So it's all a matter of if he has Hydro Pump. And from earlier games, I realized at this moment he did not have Hydro Pump. Because I remember him using a Play Rough on Metacham. I believe. In one of our matches he did. But yeah, we take another win off of our opponent, Eloisia, or however you pronounce their name. If I meet them at GoFest, I'm gonna have to ask them how to pronounce their damn name. Man, it's confusing to look at. But this time we're going to run Bastion in the hopes of meeting a Melmetal again. And I swear, guys, I swear, every single time I switch up my leads to counter something, it never works. But this time it did. So we have a really positive match against that there. And he's going to switch into Venusaur. So we're going to switch out at the perfect time. We don't need to waste a shield on Frenzy Plant because Skarmory is 2 times resisting that, being Flying and Steel. So that's just great. And now Skarmory comes in. We're going to fire off a Flash Cannon, and he's going to not shield, so that'll do some okay damage. And now we're going to fire off a Sky Attack. So we almost won this mirror match just because of an energy advantage, but he's going to finish me off, charge a little bit of energy, and we're going to come in here with Bastion. And his last Pokemon is Haunter, so this is a GG. Haunter is not going to get through Bastion. Even with like 3 Shadow Punches loaded. Those smackdowns you see there are chunking its health down. Yeah, for good measure, we're just going to burn the last 2 shields, and we're going to take that game win. Let's go! Bastion is a beast! So, yeah, I'm a little late on the Bastion hype train because I just got it for regionals specifically. I didn't have the right Bastion for any of the previous cups, so I'm a new Bastion user. I'm still learning the technique to it, but in my opinion, there's not much of a learning curve. Some people say there is, but I feel like all it is a tank and a wall. You don't really need to do much with it, but shields certain things at the end of its life. Like that Frenzy Plant. I don't know if I should have shielded that or not, but I just said no, screw it. I want to burn his shields instead. But we are going to shield this Frenzy Plant because we want to burn his last shield. But we're going to switch into Skarmory with that little amount of saved energy. And he swaps into his Melmetal again. So, pesky Melmetal, guys. My goodness. It's always there when you don't expect it, to be honest. But yeah, here it was a tough choice, but I said screw it, I'm gonna go Melmetal so I can burn that last shield. But he doesn't shield, so that's fantastic. He's going to come in with Venusaur, and we're going to finish it off with Smackdowns. And now all that's left is Skarmory. So great scenario for us. Bastion can easily tank every single one of these quick moves. And we're going to actually end up blocking the Sky Attack to get off this last Flamethrower. And as you can see there, he had another Sky Attack queued. But that's okay, because we have Haunter in the back to finish off that Skarmory and take the game. Take the game win. So Bastion has been a huge he's been a huge role player in these battles thus far. And yeah, he's a great answer to things like Skarmory, you know, the Flyers, Haunter. He can even do well against Azumarill if it doesn't have Hydro Pump. And mostly he's quite good against Melmetal, because any Melmetal user will know that you have to burn shields on him. At least one if you want to like make a big impact. But there's a lot of things he does resist since he is Steel. So yeah, just watch out for that. He resists a lot, but he is gonna want to shield any flamethrower or any fire or ground moves or fighting especially. So guys, that finishes it off for the battles today. I hope you guys enjoyed those. I hope you learned something. I hope my commentary is getting better and better. I tried to give my thoughts after the matches a little more in this one. I saw a few people commenting that they would like to hear my thought process after the battles to explain what exactly was going on in my head about strategy or like, you know, my choices or whatever. So I try to incorporate those a little more here. It's just tough. It's really tough to think about exactly what I was thinking in these battles. That's why I do want to make live battles one of these days, but we'll see what happens. But anyways, I hope you all found this video enjoyable. And once again, this is the last time I'm going to say this. Comment down below what you want to see for the video on the coming Sunday. Sunday is on the 19th. So, yeah, tell me in the comments, guys. Give me some ideas and suggestions on what you would like to see for the next video on Sunday to try and give back for your guys' supporting me on the channel and my grind to 500 subscribers by the end of this month. Smash the like and the subscribe button. Smash the bell if you want to be notified every single time I upload. And also follow me on Twitter. I'll leave that in the pinned comment down below. And until next time, I'll talk to you all later. Have a good one, and peace out.